Exercise 1.1. Use Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of the first sum 135 and 225. Here the biggest number always we will take as A, that is nothing but dividend, and the smallest number we will take as B, that is divisor. We know Euclid's division lemma. According to Euclid's division lemma, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So here the dividend is 225, divisor is 135. Dividend 225 is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now observe 225 will be cancelled in 135. How many times we will observe? Now 135 will be cancelled in one time. The remainder we will get 90. So 135 into 1 plus remainder. Observe here, remainder is 0 or not. Is the remainder 0? No. R is not 0. So the process will be continue. Now we will take the divisor, we will take as dividend. That means 135 is dividend, and the remainder we will consider as divisor. Now observe 135 is equal to 90 into how much, plus we will get the remainder. 135 in 90. One time will be cancelled. The remainder we will get 45. 90 into 1 plus 45. Is remainder 0? No, the remainder is not 0. Again it will be continued. Again we will take the divisor 90 will take as dividend, remainder as 45. 45 in 90 how many times? It will be cancelled 2 times. The remainder is 0. So 45 into 2, 90. The remainder is 0. Observe, is remainder is 0? Yes, the remainder is 0. Then the process will be end. Now the divisor we will consider as a HCF. So therefore HCF of 135 comma 225 is equal to 45. Now it will be considered as HCF of 135 and 225. Observe the second one, 900 and 270. The biggest number 900, smallest number 270. A is 900, B is 270. By Euclid division lemma, A is equal to BQ plus R. Now 900 is equal to 270 in 900 3 times will be cancelled, and we will obtain 90 as remainder. Is remainder 0? No. So we will go to the next step. The 270 we will consider as dividend, 90 as divisor. Into 3, 90 into 3 we will get 270 and obtain remainder 0. So R is 0. Then the divisor we will consider as HCF. Now HCF of 900 and 270 is equal to 90. One more sum. The third one, A is the biggest number 38,220, and the smallest number is considered as B, 196. Again we will apply Euclid's division lemma. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. 38,220 is equal to, on by observation or on by doing 196 into 195 we will get 38,220. So we will get the remainder as 0. So R is 0, the HCF is the divisor 196. So HCF of 196 and 38,220 is equal to 196. Second sum. So that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integer. Observe here, he asked to show that every odd positive integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. Now all these are in the form of bq plus r. So a is equal to bq plus r. Now the divisor is 6. It will be cancelled in 6 times. So here we will consider the divisor is 6. Here we will observe the solution. Let a be any positive odd integer and the divisor we will consider as 6. B is equal to 6. By Euclid's division lemma, A is equal to BQ plus R. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus the remainder. And the remainder is always lies between 0 and B. That is, it will be equal to 0, the remainder, or lies between 0 and B. 0 less than or equal to R, strictly less than B. So A is equal to B we will consider as 6, 6q plus the remainder R, 0 less than or equal to R, strictly less than 6. That means R is either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 5. So the remainder is lies between 0 and 6. Now we will observe one by one. What happens if R is equal to 0? If R equal to 0, then A becomes, A is equal to 6q plus 0, that is 6q. Here observe that in 6q we will take 2 as common, 2 into 3q, 2 into some integer. So it is divisible by 2, that means it is an even number. Now if R is equal to 1, then A is equal to 6q plus 1. Observe here, 6q is an even number and a even number plus 1 is an odd number. So if R equal to 1, we will get an odd number, that is 6q plus 1. So odd number is in the form of 6q plus 1. If R is equal to 2, then A is equal to 6q plus R is 2. Now we will take 2 as common in both, 3q plus 1, 2 into 3q plus 1, 2 into some integer. 2 into integer is an even number. Now observe, if R is equal to 3, then A is equal to 6q plus 3. Now this is even number plus odd number. We'll get as an odd number. If R is equal to 4, then A is equal to 6q plus 4. Here from these two we will take 2 as common, 3q plus 2. It is an even number. Finally, if r is equal to 5, then a is equal to 6q plus 5. 6q is in even number and plus odd number. Finally, we will get an odd number. Observe that all the odd numbers are in the form of 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. So we conclude that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. Suppose the sum is given like this, so that any positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3, where q is some integer, So same here, 4 is the divisor. Let a be any positive odd integer and b is 4. By Euclid division lemma, a is equal to bq plus r. So a is equal to, the b value is 4q plus r and lies between 0 and 4. Now the remainders are in between equal to 0 or in between 0 and 4. That's why r equal to 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 5. If r equal to 0, then a is equal to 4q plus 0. 4q, 2 will take common, 2 into some integer, that is an even number. If r equal to 1, then a is equal to 4q plus 1. Even number plus 1 is an odd number. If r equal to 2, then a is equal to 4q plus 2. So that is nothing but 2 of 2q plus 1, 2 into some integer, that is even number. If r equal to 3, then a is equal to 4q plus 3. So here even number plus odd number, we will get an odd number. If r equal to 4, then a is equal to 4q plus r. 2 will take common, 2 of 2q plus 2, 2 into some integer, that is an even number. Observe, any positive odd integer he asked. So that's why odd integers are in the form of either 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. So any positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3.